Our Eve, promoting the game and its players. Hey there, my name is Johnny Pugh, in-game character name Sir Livingston, and welcome to Our Eve. Today I'm going to be going through some of the recent changes to the Duality build, the current one. Right now it's open to players up until the 8th of November, so I'm going to go through some of the changes that were not covered previously. These are new ones. Now, instead of splitting it into a few videos, I've actually compiled it down so I can show you with one video of time. First one, we're going to go really quickly into the market. Here we have the special edition frigates here. These have been added, actually. These were recently added. Here is the first one. It's called Inner Zone Shipping Imicus. Okay, nothing really different. Stats are the same. The only thing that's different is the look. Inner Zone Shipping Imicus. This has been added to the current build on Duality. Very nice. Here we go. Also, we got the Serum Frigate. Serum Frigate. Another new special edition frigate. Little interesting fact for you. My very first probing frigate was a Magnate. Good memories of that Magnate. Next one is, let's see. Yeah. Now, forgive me if I don't pronounce this stuff correctly because these names are outrageous. The Sukuvesta Heron. Personally, since I explore a lot, I would love to get my hands on one of these special edition exploration probing frigates. I really would. Hopefully a dev blog will be released soon to tell us how we can get our hands on these when Retribution comes out. If this is a part of a Retribution. The next one, the last one of these special edition frigates is the, right here, it's called the Hirokure probe. Man. Yeah. Obviously not an English word, but yeah, look at this. Not all that amazing, but still, it looks nice anyway. I'm a sucker for anything EVE Online visually, but sometimes you just gotta learn to love some things. Next one is, yeah, the Ore Frigate and the Destroyers have been given their official names here on Duality, and we're going to go through them. First one, we're going to go with the Ore Frigate. It's called the Dasher, right? So it's called the Dasher. The new Ore Frigate is not the Ore Frigate anymore. It is called the Dasher. Now, personally, it feels like that name is out of place, although I do understand, you know, high agility, ninja mining, Dasher, kind of small sounding name, referring to a smaller ship, Dasher. Okay. It just doesn't seem like what you would call a mining frigate, but so be it. It's called the Dasher. On to the Destroyers. Here we are. Standard Amar. The Amar one is now known as the Dragoon. The Amar T2 Destroyer, Tier 2 Destroyer, not T2, Tier 2 Destroyer, is called the Dragoon now. Dragoon. I'm sure. I was gonna say, you Goon Swarm people, you must love this name. Finally, a ship in the game with the word goon in it. There we are. For the Caldari, it's now known as the Corax. Tier 2 Caldari Destroyer, now known as the Corax. I like that name. I think that's very befitting. Feels good. And the Algos is the Minmatar, or the Galente Tier 2 Destroyer, now known as the Algos. Look at this. That looks like railing for something. Why would... It looks like a railing for a person, but since this ship is huge in scale, really, I don't think a person would be standing up there. That's what it looks like it's for. Algos. Okay. Finally, Minmatar It's now called the Talwar, or Talwar. Talwar. So what do you think about these names for the new ships? The Talwar, the Algos, the Corax, the Dragoon, and the Dasher. I guess I'll have to learn to... I mean, I can't remember the last time they introduced a new... Well, the Noctis. The Noctis, that name fit that ship. And like the other special edition ships that came out over the years, it always felt like they fit. The Talwar, that fits, in my opinion, but the word Dasher doesn't feel like the right word for the ore frigate. I don't know why, but let me know if you feel the same, if you feel like the Dasher is not the right name for the ore frigate. The next bit is the new icon. They updated the icon for the micro warp drive. Here it is. Micro jump drive. Apologies. Micro jump drive. Here it is. That is the new icon for the micro jump drive. Right. Before it would just look like a micro warp drive. Now they changed the color to reflect the difference. Another thing that I want to mention. This is just slightly that I came to realize. I opened up the Eve map and listen to the music. Listen to the music when you open Eve. Hear that? Yeah, the music is gone. It's not really gone, but it's very quiet. I like this effect. Now, forgive me if this isn't new, but I've been on Tranquility a lot using the Eve map with the in-game music playing, and I never experienced this change. So it leads me to believe that this is a upcoming change. It kind of lowers the volume of everything. I might go to claim that it's going to lower the volume of everything. Basically. Yeah, it increases the ambient. It brings out the ambient background sounds. So that's just something I noticed when I was playing around in here. See, it's back to normal. Also in the market, I want to talk about the ship roles that were changed. We go to the first one, the Tier 2 the cruisers, T1 cruisers. They have their roles, their ship roles, more defined to a specific thing. So we have now a few changes here. The biggest change is, of course, the new logistics changes. Of course, some of them were already logistics ships. But if you want to look at, say, the Caldari, I believe, yeah, the Osprey was a mining ship, right? Now it has actual logistical skills, right? Based on its traits, its roll bonus, its roll. There you go. And also the Galente, it has roll bonuses change for some things. Yep. And a bigger thing that I noticed is that the Scythe, it's no longer mining. There are no mining cruisers anymore that I've seen. This is now a logistics cruiser. And the same thing applies to the T1 frigates. Let's go down to T1 frigates, and they also have roles. There is a logistics frigate now. For those who don't know, they're bringing out logistics frigates. But it looks like, does this have a logistics frigate? I'm not aware. Yep, there it is, the Inquisitor. Remote armor repair. Yep. And of course, the new exploration frigate changes. Yep. Go through each of them really quick here. Of course, the Bantam is the new shield transporting logistics frigate. And the Heron has its roll bonuses changed. And for Galente, yep. And yeah. Same thing. And Mimitar, yep. So there you go. You got some tier side going on, they call it. Ships are getting put into specific roles. They're being redesigned, rebalanced, they call it. And cruisers have a lot of slot management changes. There's slots have been rearranged for certain ships. One large thing, I don't know if this has been changed yet. Maybe it has. I remember this from a dev post talking about the Prophecy. Has it been changed yet? They talked about making the Prophecy into a drone boat. I don't think it's been. Yeah, it's not happened. It hasn't happened yet. The last thing I want to discuss today is about the bounty system. I'll go through here a little bit. They have some features now, a part of the bounty system. Just so you know, I'm going to open this a little bit further here. You have your most wanted, top bounty hunter, so you can, if you want to role play and do, or just take up bounty hunting, you have a way to measure yourself against the other people in the universe. And of course, you can look at your own bounties, right? So if you look at these, I put some bounties on some people. These are, if it says my bounties, these are bounties I put on people. Now here's what it says. See, I put 200. See, at this point, you can put bounties on yourself, which is weird. But I put 200k on there, and it will send a mail to that person if they get a bounty put on them. I will put it on myself so you can see actually what that looks like. Let me open myself up here. You go to your character window, have a little plus sign. You see there's a bounty. Plus sign, place bounty. Click, brings it up. Type in 100k. There we go. And place. And it pops up. See, it sends you a mail. Open that mail up, and here's what it says. Sir Livingston placed 100k ISK and bounty on your head. So at this current stage, there is no anonymous bounty placing. Not at all, nothing. So there you go. I really hope that's in the works, because I really want anonymous bounties as an option. I really do, and it wouldn't be hard to put that in, but there should be an option if you want it to be anonymous. Of course, corporations, individual corporation bounties for entire corporations, and alliances, right? There you are. So that is the changes that have been made to the bounty office. And just so you know, so I'll bring it up again. If you go to your corporation window right here, see bounty, 0 ISK, you can place a bounty, right? But minimum 20 million ISK, right? 20 million ISK minimum. Let's go to a player and see what the minimum on an alliance is. Yep, there's an alliance. Let's see, alliance, 0 bounty, place bounty, 100 million ISK minimum for an alliance, 20 million ISK minimum for a corporation, 100k ISK, 100,000 ISK minimum for a character. There you are. And with that concludes all of the current changes that I have checked out on Duality recently. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Our Eve. I'll see you next time.